Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking this video, and if you're not, thank you for returning. So this week I have a bit of a special video. I wanted to recreate the blue nails that I already did on my channel because I saw that a lot of you quite liked that. So I wanted to do it in a red version. It is an inspired design, so I'll link below the nail technician on Instagram that I got inspired by. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed. Do let me know, comment, like, share, subscribe, all of that. Yeah, let's get into it. So first I like to prep the nails. I normally skip this part because I find it can be boring, but for anyone who's interested, the way I prep my nails is I use a nail file to first file the nails, just lightly file them on top, and then I'll use a fan brush to brush off the excess powder. Then I will use a different head, which is the nail buffer, and yeah, that makes it all nice and smooth for my gel polish application. So as you can see, I have switched the head to the buffer, and now I'm going to buff the nails nice and smooth. Okay, once the filing and buffing is done, I'm using the fan brush to brush off the excess powder, and then we're going to move on to applying the base coats. If you've been here long enough, you know I always use the Beetles gel polish top coats and base coat. So taking the base coat, I'm just going to apply that on all the nails and cure it for 60 seconds. Also, while I'm here, please do let me know if you prefer longer videos, because I normally just like speed up the process because I feel like it can be boring. But let me know if you prefer longer videos in terms of seeing the process in its normal speed rather than just sped up and rushed. Okay, so now our nails are prepped and ready for the actual design. I hope I can properly explain what I'm doing because it can get a bit confusing, but I hope you'll be able to see what I'm doing and that will cover anything I might miss. But anyways, so first up I'm taking this very vibrant bright red and I'm applying it to the thumb, the index and the pinky. If you notice, I'm using a brush. This is because the bottle that the gel polish came in is one of the small versions, and that means a smaller brush, which I find quite flimsy to hold. So yeah, I prefer using this bigger brush. Okay, so the first layer is on, cure that for 60 seconds. Once that's cured, I'm going to add the second layer of the same red polish. Okay, so the basic nails are done and out of the way. I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds and then work on the actual exciting design. Starting with the ring fingernails, I'm going to take a black polish and outline half of the nail. So I'm going to outline half and then drag a line across to cut off half of the nail. You'll see what I mean. So I'm just outlining literally the edge of the nail. And remember, a little bit of polish goes a long way. I don't have the steadiest of hands. So yeah, I did make some mistakes, but it's way easier to correct a mistake with a tiny bit of polish than a whole blob of it. This is what I meant by dragging a line across the nail. The line across the nail is a bit thicker than the line on the edge of the nail. Okay, our ring fingers are all done for now. Moving on to the middle finger, and we're going to use the red polish on these. So for these, I'm doing the same thing, just outlining the edge of the nail, but I'm only going to outline halfway. At this point, I could have carried on with the design, but for some reason I decided to cure it at this stage. You don't really have to do that, you can still carry on with the next step. But yeah, this is me curing the nails for 60 seconds. If at this stage you did cure the nails, then you can go in with your second layer of the red and the black. A second layer just essentially makes the colours more vibrant. As you can see, with just one layer of this polish, it was quite thin and see-through, but 2 layers really makes the colour pop and more vibrant. Once the outline is done, I'm just going to use the same red to paint a strip across the tip of the nail. And then just above that, about halfway, well just below halfway, I'm going to do another strip across the nail. And none of these are connected. Once we've applied the red polish on the middle finger, we're going to apply red polish on the ring finger. And I'm doing the same thing, just applying a strip of polish on the tip, except on this one, the strip of polish on the tip is way thicker. It goes just below halfway through the nail. And of course do that on the other set of nails as well. It's all the same design on both hands. So we have the beginning of our design nice and ready. Cure that for 60 seconds and we'll move on. So at this stage it's all about making the colours pop a bit more, so I'm gonna go over the lines I've already created with the red and the black. Even with just the red having 2 layers, the colours are already so bright. So adding the black second coat will only make it pop even more. And also note that I have cured the red polish because we're going to be using the black to work over the red, so you don't want to be mixing colours while they're still wet. The black polish is on and looking nice and dark. Now taking the same dark polish, I'm gonna just outline the red middle finger. So it's not like directly on the red, but just next to. Okay, so cure that for 60 seconds and then I'm just going to go over the black polish with a second layer to make it pop a bit more. Sorry I keep going out of frame, guys. I was really trying to concentrate on getting these lines as perfectly as I could. I don't have the steadiest of hands, so yeah, I will try my best next time to always stay in frame. Our line work is nice and done, so let's cure that for 60 seconds and move on to the foil work and the gold flakes. For For the nail foil, I'm going to apply a thin layer of nail foil glue just in the middle of the nails, trying to make sure I don't go over the lines of the outline work we just did. And then once that's on, let it dry until it's completely transparent and clear. While our glue is drying, we can move on to the gold flakes. So sometimes you may need to apply foil glue on the parts you want to do the gold flakes on, but with the base gel already on there, it has a sticky adhesive finish to it, so I don't really need to apply glue. There's no particular way that I apply the flakes, just randomly. If I put too much on, I'll use the tweezers to kind of scratch at it and spread it out a bit more. But yeah, just apply the flakes on the tip of the nail, so the space between the two lines of red that we did. And I also applied the gold flakes in the space between the middle red line and the outline work we did. So the middle finger is done. Moving on to the ring finger, I'm going to apply the gold flakes in the only space remaining, just below the outline of the black in between the reds. We're nearly at the foil part, guys, I promise. But just before that, I actually took some nail strips, a gold and a white colour, well, a rose gold, and I'm just going to apply those on the edge of the lines that we did. These nail strips can be so flimsy, guys. I think this was the last design that I actually did using them. I don't really like them anymore. I just find them so hard to use and just annoying. But yeah, I use a file to just file the edge to cut off the excess nail strips. Okay, we're at the foil part, guys, and we're nearing the end of this video. So with the foil, I just cut off whatever size piece that I needed, and I'm gonna apply that to the area where we applied the glue. Okay, this is it guys, that's the design all done. I'm gonna finish off these nails with a matte top coat. Once our top coat is on, cure that for 60 seconds, the final 60 seconds, and we should have our final results. Thank you for sticking with me guys, I hope you enjoyed. If there's anything I've missed out, let me know. Here are the nails. I love a matte finish with some designs, and with this design I just think it makes it look extra classy and luxurious. Here is me hand modeling the nails for you. Yeah, thank you for watching guys. As always, I will link below my website, my Instagram, my Etsy. Be sure to hit me up on there. But that's all from me guys. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.